Good morning, team. Justin here. Hope you're having a really good day today. This video is about things that we gotta know or think about when we're first getting started with credit cards and reward points. Using it for travel or cash back or stay at some really nice hotels. Things like that. Things that we gotta think about and know to make this worth it. Make the best use of our money and being able to get the most points back that we can. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Justin and I like talking about credit cards and reward points to get the most out of life. If you're interested in credit cards and reward points, really appreciate thumbs up and you can subscribe to the channel. With that out of the way, let's talk about why we use credit cards. We use credit cards as a way to get something back for things that we're already doing. Instead of using cash to pay for at the gas station, we can use a credit card and get some reward points. And then we can decide what we want to do with those reward points. We can use it on travel or cash back. And the good thing about this is money that we are going to spend anyways at the gas station. One giant benefit of credit cards is the sign-up bonus. When you sign up for a credit card, if you spend enough money in the first few months of having the card, credit card company will reward you with a big welcome offer. For beginning credit cards, it can be something as simple as get $200 back after you spend $500 on this card in the first couple months. And then for more advanced credit cards, it could be something like 150,000 points for spending $6,000 in 6 months. This comes in handy when we have a big purchase that we're planning on making, and instead of just forking over cash, sign up for a new credit card, put this big purchase on our card, and then we'll get a whole bunch of return on our spending. Then we get points back on things that we spend anyways. Like I said, going to the gas station, going to the grocery store. We have to spend money doing this stuff already. Paying our cell phone bill or just everyday expenses. Instead of using cash and just letting that money go to waste, we can use a credit card, put that charge on our card, and then we'll get some sort of return back depending on what card you use and what the category is of our spending. Another benefit that credit cards have, and a lot of people don't know about it, and even fewer take advantage of it, is insurance. Some credit cards offer protection, like purchase protection. So if you buy some sort of new toy and it goes bad or breaks, your credit card can reimburse you. Some credit cards have things like trip delay insurance, lost baggage insurance. Some offer rental car coverage insurance, and other credit cards will insure your cell phone in case that's lost or damaged. It's also much easier to get fraudulent charges wiped off of a credit card than it is a debit card. There's a few big issuers of credit cards, and the big ones are Chase, American Express, Capital One, and Citi. These are going to be the big names, and they're going to give out most of the credit cards out there that you would apply for. These rewards are going to be broken up into 3 categories. 1 is transferable currency, 2 airline miles, and 3 hotel points. Transferable currencies are transferable, and these are going to be cards like Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Reserve, American Express Platinum, the American Express Gold, Capital One, Venture X, and the Venture, and the Citi Premier card. Transferable currencies are called that because they're transferable and you can use them for different things. You can use them for cash back. You can use them to redeem for travel through their portal. You can use them to buy gift cards and make other purchases through the issuer's website, and then you can transfer them to partners. Using these points to transfer to partners is how you get the most value out of these points, whether it be an airline or hotel. Now you could transfer your transferable currency and turn those into airline miles and then be able to redeem them for travel. The big US names are Delta, United, and American Airlines, and they all have their own miles. And you'd be able to redeem those points to travel with the respective airline. And you'd also earn those points when traveling with them and purchasing a ticket from these airlines. You could save thousands of dollars when flying first class or business class when redeeming your points for that ticket instead of paying just cash. Third type of currency is hotel points. You have big names like Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, and IHG. And you could transfer your transferable currencies to hotel points if that's a transfer partner that's available to that transferable currency. All these brands have lower end brands to higher end luxury brands, and points can range from something like 10,000 points a night to 100,000 points a night, depending on what specific brand and what specific hotel chain that you book with. Now, these currencies are all different. Hyatt points are differently valued than Marriott points, and Delta points are valued differently than United points. So it depends on what program that you want to use, and the amount of points used will be different for whatever you want. When you understand that, you got to think about what your personal goals are. What do you want from your spending? Do you want cash back you just want some money back as a statement credit for purchases that you're making anyways? Do you want to travel? Do you want to travel really nice, like first class, and take a big once-in-a-lifetime trip? Or do you want to travel more often? And then, are you traveling alone? Are you traveling with a family? Next, what are your own spending habits? Where do you spend the most money? Do you spend it on groceries, gas stations? Maybe you're traveling a lot for work already and you're just looking for a card that would get the most return for your stays at hotels or flights that your company, your business is paying for. This is important because different cards have different multipliers. Something like the Chase Freedom Unlimited is going to give you 1.5x back on all your purchases, when the Chase Freedom Flex is going to have rotating categories that change quarterly, and that gives you 5x back. So the Chase Freedom Flex on the first quarter of the year might give you 5x back on gas stations, and then the second quarter 5x back on grocery stores. Something like the American Express Gold Card is going to give you 4x at dining and restaurants. So that'll be more of a dining food related card to earn rewards on your food. Think about all that and you're going to start narrowing it down to a family of cards, an issuer. Do you want American Express or Chase? And the reason is that these cards kind of complement each other. Like I said before, we have the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited. They both earn Chase Ultimate Reward points. So you'd be able to earn more points having those two cards working together than you would be able to earn having a Freedom Flex and then another cashback card with a different issuer. When you complement these cards together, people come up with these little names, and one popular one is the Chase Trifecta. That's the Chase Freedom Unlimited for their 1.5% on everything, your Chase Freedom Flex for your 5x rotating categories, and then something like the Chase Sapphire Preferred that's going to be a travel credit card. And then you can take your points from the two Freedom cards, transfer them to your Preferred card or your Reserve card, and then transfer them out to a transfer partner. Did I say transfer enough? Now, it's better to have a family because some of these points work together. For example, if we're looking at Chase and our goal is to travel, we could earn a bunch of ultimate reward points. And then we have United, which is a transfer partner of Chase. And we also have a United card issued by Chase. And then we have Hyatt, we have a Hyatt card issued by Chase, and it's also a transfer partner. So we could start earning a bunch of Chase Ultimate Reward points, transfer them to United for our airline ticket, and then transfer them to the rest of our points to Hyatt for our hotel stay. If we want to stay at Hyatt, well, American Express isn't going to help us much there because American Express is not a transfer partner of Hyatt. But Marriott is a transfer partner of both Chase and Hyatt, and there are a few other transfer partners that both Chase and American Express do have. Now, a few things to remember is that some of these cards charge an annual fee, and some of them can be a really high annual fee, but they can be worth it, but they may not be worth it for you. Your own situation is going to determine what cards are best for you, and some cards just aren't going to be worth it. The American Express Platinum card is really highly regarded, and people really love that card, but it may not be right for you with a $695 annual fee. If you don't travel enough to get use out of those benefits, the card isn't going to be worth it for you. Next, don't ever pay for something if you can't pay it in full. Pay your card in full every month. Any interest that these credit cards are going to charge is going to far outweigh any benefit that you get from earning points on that purchase. This also applies to things that even if you can pay it in cash, if you didn't want to buy it in the first place, don't buy it just for the sake of the points, because the cash price is going to far outweigh the price in points. One other little tip is using a shopping portal when you can. If you want to buy something, go ahead and buy it online. Use a shopping portal. There's Rakuten. That's a really popular one. You click on Rakuten and you find the website that you want to buy from. Click the link through there and you're going to earn a couple extra percentage points cash back when you make the purchase online instead of at the store. And there's a few different shopping portals. I know I've used Rakuten and I used to use the United shopping portal a long time ago. The credit card and reward points game is well worth it. And some of these experiences that you can have by traveling on reward points, staying at hotels, taking flights, going to places that you never thought you would go to before, is so worth it and it's so rewarding. It's great to do and it can be a lot of fun. And if you don't want to do that, you can still use cash back and, use the cash back rewards to save up for something nice that you want to buy and treat yourself a little bit. So once again, I ask you to go ahead, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this video, if you're still watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Then I want you to go have a good day, alright? Justin out.